Saturday night, the Atlanta Braves going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. John Shambi on play-by-play. Chris Singleton providing the color. And Chris, we've got an opportunity to watch one of the true superstars of the sport. Ronald Acuna Jr. Always exciting to see him in action. And it seems like he consistently finds a way to impact the game.
Yeah, Boog, it's offensively at the plate, defensively when he's on the bases. And this guy's just a heads-up player, but he's got so much talent, and he makes the most of that. I believe it starts with his preparation because you never see him give away an at-bat.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. All right, first pitch coming up. And towing the slab here, Alex Wood.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
All right, ready to get underway. And now the center fielder, Michael Harris. Outside low. And we are underway.
First pitch, 7:05.
And a pitch. And it's even up. Now fly ball to right center. McCutchen after it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And a quick out, number one. Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. All right, Singy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
Here's Orlando Arcia. On the ground to third. Throw over to Tellez. Out. Number two.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 13.
Ronald Acuna Jr. is up. He's someone who grew up playing baseball with his friends. Singy, his school is next door to the only baseball field in his hometown.
Yeah, that made it easy to jump the fence and play games after class, which is exactly what they did. School started at 7, but the moment it was over, it was time for baseball. Ronald would play until his mom yelled for him to come home for dinner.
On the corner for a strike, and the count even at 1.
Well, he left that changeup up, got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
Throw over to Tellez, and Acuna retired. Out number 3, and the Braves go down quietly. And now the Pirates will take their turn in a scoreless ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back. And towing the slab in this one, Waskari Noah. How about a scouting report on him?
Well, the key for him usually centers around his ability to command all 4 of his pitches. I mean, he can get by with 3 if one isn't working, but it becomes a little tougher to keep hitters guessing, especially when you start to get through the second and third time through the order. So we'll see how he incorporates all of his stuff into this one.
At the plate for Pittsburgh, Ke'Bryan Hayes. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. And a pitch. And that one fouled off.
This guy plays third base like he's a shortstop, and he welcomes the difficult play, can throw from so many different angles, and makes really tough plays look very easy.
Pitch misses, and the count even 1-1. So what are the skills you look for that make a really good defensive third baseman that elite?
Well, Boog, one of the things I think about immediately are just the feet. Does he have good feet? Is he able to quickly react? And when you have good feet.
We take a check of the Pirates lineup put together by manager Derek Shelton. A really frustrating showing for them in their last game. Lots of traffic on the bases, but they left a ton of runners on base. Couldn't cash in their chances, Chris.
They had plenty of chances. There's nobody to blame it on but themselves offensively. They just did a poor job converting in those situations. You have to figure out what's your plan going to be. Maybe watch some tape from the last game. Make the adjustments. So if you get those opportunities in this one, you've got a much better chance of scoring some runs.
One down, base is empty. That breaking ball is in for a strike, and quickly It is 0-2. And that one upstairs. Here comes a pitch. That misses. It's 2-2.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And there's 2 away.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Ryan Reynolds here. Just missed. And another ball. Wouldn't chase that time. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. And that's ball 4.
Definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 4 pitches for the walk, and that last one didn't even threaten the zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him.
Here's O'Neal Cruz. First pitch misses.
1-0.
Noah throws over, and he's back in safely. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in the 2nd game of the series. There's the strike.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball. 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Pirates lead 1. We played an inning. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here is Matt Olson. Olson throws right, bats left. Batting in the cleanup spot. And he was selected to the All-Star game last year. Wood back to work. In there at the knees. That's strike 1.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
The other way, and he beats the shift. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's into scoring position with a leadoff double. Maybe a chance for our first run here.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They've had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Here's Austin Riley. That clips the corner. Man at second. And there's a foul ball. Oh, 2 now. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in. kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. On to first, and Albies is retired.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing him down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Swing and a foul straight back. Olsen at second with 2 down. Now 1-1. That one fouled off. At the belt and fires. Swing and a miss, struck him out. A double in the inning, but they leave him stranded. Now to the bottom of the second. We're tied, 0-0. Back here in Pittsburgh, here's the center fielder, Jack Sawinski. And the right-hander back to work. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
He seems to have lost a little bit of focus on executing that pitch right there, not staying through the target, and clearly not the release point he wanted.
That one pulled foul. Deal one. Breaks his bat and pops it up. Riley fires to first. That's one out the bottom of the second.
Well, that actually works out for the hitter. If it's not a broken bat, it's hit hard enough for a double play. But with the slower roller, defense does a nice job at least getting one out of it.
Termarr Johnson, the next Pirate to hit. And a foul ball. One out and a runner at second, bottom half of inning number 2. Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2. Our umpire for this one, Freddie Ferguson. A consistent umpire by all accounts.
Yeah, I think the book on him is that he's not necessarily by the book with his strike zone. But once you figure out where he's calling strikes, you can pretty much count on him to stay with that throughout the game.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's outside. How much were you aware of the umpire scouting report, or even who was going to be umpiring?
Not a whole lot. I mean, there were a couple of umpires that weren't real good. But outside of that, you just kind of went into the game, especially back when I was playing.
And a 1-2. Squirts away a little bit. To third. Tag. Got him. That one ripped. And it hits the fence. Throws to second. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. We'll move to the third with no score. Top half of the third inning, and here is Sean Murphy. That one catches the zone. That's strike one. Wood, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a changeup, and he works in a slider. The line to kick the pitch. To third, and that chance handled. Throws to first, and one away in the top of the third. Waskari Noah will hit next. First pitch just misses.
1-0.
And another ball.
Pitcher at the plate, obviously no fear in trying to attack this guy. He's just having problems finding the zone.
Top of the third, no score. Out towards right center field. McCutchen running hard to get it. Makes a nice grab at a full sprint. And there are two down. So the batting order turns over. Michael Harris next up for the Braves. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. That one finds the zone. Strike one.
Well, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
2 outs, base is empty. Just missing there. And the count 1-2. The wind and the pitch. Almost got him. Lifted in the air down the left side. Fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Here at PNC Park, set for the bottom of the third. Here's the Pirates catcher now, Andy Rodriguez. Inoa back to work. 0-1. The pitch. And a foul ball left side. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's one down.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Alex Wood, the next Pirate to hit. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
One out, base is empty. Way out front for strike two.
0-2.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Yeah, with 2 strikes here, you really want to miss outside the zone with that breaking ball.
One down, base is empty. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, one of the things that hitters will do is they'll look for that red dot on the baseball as it's coming in to let them know what the pitch is. And if they see the red dot, it's typically a slider. But when a guy's got a really tight one with high spin rates, very difficult to determine. And that's probably why we saw a swing and miss right there. Just a nasty pitch.
Now batting Key Brian Hayes.
Ball.
And the first pitch misses for ball one. Just missed. And that's in for a strike. Gets a piece and stays alive. Two down, nobody on, and that's in the dirt. Got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. Still no score. New inning getting started. Now in for the Braves, Orlando Arcia. The lefty fires. Right through there for a strike. And the pitch is outside, ball one. And here it comes. That misses, and it's 2-1.
2-1.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And it's off the wall. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. Now let's see if they can put up the first run of the game.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Oh, now this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. Reynolds hustles to get it in, and they hold him at third as the first run of the game is 90 feet away with no outs.
Wastes no time there. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, caught out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Go ahead run on base, and now Matt Olson up to hit. Doubled his first time up. Missed with a changeup, and that's ball one.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. Tried to check his swing, appeal to third, and yes, he did. He went around. Here's a 1-1. Soft contact in the air, and that will fall. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Austin Riley. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And there's the strike.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
kicks and fires. Grounder might be two. To second, there's one. Back to first, and that is a double play.
That's a much-needed double play right there. It gives him a really good shot at minimizing any further damage in this inning.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. First time up, he grounded to third. Off the mark there. Ball one. One run across in the frame so far. Top half of inning number 4. Next offering is in for a strike. The pitch.
2-2.
In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate. Comes a 2-2. Wouldn't chase that time. Marcell Ozuna in the on-deck circle. The kick, the 3-2. Into center and a base hit. The run scores from third. It's 2-0.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
So 2 down. Here's Marcell Ozuna. And that's in there for strike one. And that's in there at the knees.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Runner on the go. Pitch inside. Throw. Save.
Really nice swipe of second right there. He knew he had to get a really good jump on the pitcher because that catcher can make up some time. And such a good catch and throw guy behind the dish. Nice job right there, but he just beat it.
On the ground, Johnson whips it to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. We're midway in the 4th. It's the Braves 2 and the Pirates nothing. And we're back. Bottom 4 at the plate for Pittsburgh. Andrew McCutcheon.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And the pitch. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1. High fly ball out to left field. Ozuna pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one away.
Now batting, left fielder,
Ryan Reynolds, the next Pirate to hit. He reached out a walk his first time. Fastball for a strike. Next pitch is outside. Base is empty, one away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Out towards left center. snags it on the run. 2 down.
Up next to the Pirates. Not shortstop.
O'Neal Cruz, the next Pirate to hit. His first at bat was a strikeout. And it's fouled away. Two outs. The shortstop takes the ball.
1-1.
Swing and a miss.
1-2 the count.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Down in order go the Pirates. They trail it here 2-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Digging in, Sean Murphy.
One really cool moment I remember at PNC Park is the 2006 Home Run Derby during All-Star Weekend. David Ortiz and Ryan Howard each hit homers into the Allegheny River on the fly. Really awesome to watch.
The wind of the pitch. Right through there for a strike. That's a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
The pitcher, number 19.
Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Waskari Noah next up for the Braves. And a sac bunt here. They apply the tag and the runner moves up to second.
The center fielder, Michael Harris.
So the lineup flips over at the plate. Michael Harris, 1 for 2. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. There's a strike.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to it to improve your game, but ultimately you either have it or you don't.
Man at second. And a good eye there.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial gold glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Pays to first, 2 away.
So he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And next for Atlanta, Orlando Arcia.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
In there at the knees, and that is strike 1. That's a little bit low. And he deals. Back up the... Oh, that got him! And they get the out after the ricochet. Third out, and that ends the frame. Braves strand 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. We head to the bottom of the 5th. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Jack Sawinski. The pitch. That one finds the zone, And that's strike one.
You know, these Pirates, from what we've seen, I think it's fair to wonder if they've been too patient at the plate. They found themselves behind in the count quite a bit. They're trying to be patient, but it's mostly resulting in outs, not base runners. And you could argue it's making things more difficult at the plate.
There's a swing and a miss.
1-2.
Inside, just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one misses, and it's a full count.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
Here comes a 3-2. Got him looking. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
And now it's Rowdy Tellez. He's 0 for 1. Fought off foul. Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 1. The Braves leading by 2, last half of inning number 5. Hard ground ball, base knock.
Now back, second baseman.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
1 gone, runner at first. Now it's the second baseman, Termarr Johnson.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform, but at some point that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Johnson, only 20 years old, a former first-round pick in 2022. So 2 balls and no strikes.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play, but in this count, you're going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at-bat.
Next offering is in for a strike.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at-bat.
The 2-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Fights it off. He'll see another. The Braves up by 2 here in the second game of the series. Struck him out. He says, I don't care about draft rounds. Take a seat.
The catcher, number 5.
And now Endy Rodriguez.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
And there's a ball. Tellez leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That's a slider for a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Hard hit left side. They get the force. What a play. Inning over. So 1 left for Pittsburgh. They trail things here 2-0. Back here at PNC Park, here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate.
Ronald Acuna Jr.
The wind of the pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
So, Boog, here's an interesting fact about Acuna. He has the most home runs at Truist Park. He passed Freddie Freeman for the top spot in 2023, and I think he might hold that record for a while.
1-1.
That's hard hit on the line. That's a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. You see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Marco Gonzalez will take over here.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. Called strike right there.
If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
And a pitch out, but nothing going on. Runner at first with no outs here. Not even close there. Now 2-2. Lifted in the air down the left side, and that'll fall for a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Just a blue hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
And the batter now, Austin Riley. Double steal. In the air right field. McCutchen makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, or maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
Ozzie Albies next up for the Braves. Foul ball there. Two on, one out, and ball one. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Colin Holderman loosening up in case he's called upon by Derek Shelton. Hernandez getting cranked up as well. Here's a 1-1. Line and a base hit into right. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only one away.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. Hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
One out, bases loaded. Marcell Ozuna next up for the Braves. Golden opportunity right here. Turned on, but foul wide of third.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
One out, bases full. Breaking ball inside. And it's 1-1. There's a strike.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And it's 2-2.
Well, as a pitcher, when you make a big pitch down around the knees and don't get the call, it'll eat at you out there. So some handle it a little bit better than others. And right here, clearly letting the ump hear it a little bit.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. Well hit the other way. That one going back and foul. The pitch. On the ground to third, might be two. One in second. On to Luz, and the double play ends the inning.
Just trying to sneak one through with the bases loaded, but an excellent job by the defense to turn that one and get out of this jam.
Welcome back as we have a pinch hitter to lead it off. Number 19.
Pretty surprised they're going with a pitcher off the bench here, Boog. I mean, they must be trying to save what they have left in terms of position players for later or something.
And a pitch. Misses off the plate. And that's ball one. Right-hander kicks, deals. And a foul ball. That's down and in. A slider missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Righty delivers. And there's a strike.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Good job to fight that one off. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Got him swinging.
Now batting, third base.
Key Brian Hayes, the next Pirate to hit. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. Bases empty, one away here in the bottom of the 6th. Just missed.
1-1.
To the right side. Olsen takes it himself, and that quickly 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
And now it's Andrew McCutchen. And there's a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Next offering is downstairs. The Pirates down by a pair here in the 2nd game of the series. Popped up. And that'll fall for a base hit. Around first, digging for 2. Throws to second, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Colin Holderman.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
So here's Murphy now. He's built his reputation as one of the top framers in the sport. Here comes a pitch. That's in there. That's strike one. And the right-hander deals. That's inside. Swings through that.
1-2 to count.
The 1-2. And he hits a ground ball right side. Throw over to Tellez. One up, one down. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Waskari Noah. He's 0 for 1. First pitch, and he just misses. And another ball.
Seems like it can be really hard at times for pitchers to throw the ball right down the middle. They're so used to working on the edges, but then you have a guy up like this. He can't hurt you. Just throw it down the middle.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. And that turns the lineup over.
Pitcher gets himself on base. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Michael Harris next up for the Braves. 1 for 3. And that one hit 97 on the gun.
0-1.
The pitch. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out.
Everything came together for him. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
So first and second with 1 man gone. Orlando Arcia digs in now. Right through there for a strike.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Inoa, the lead runner at second. Harris at first. 1 gone. Ground ball could be 2. Quick feed to second for 1. On to Tellez, and the double play ends the inning.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Brian Reynolds. And a pitch. Fastball for a strike.
Timing issues can snowball quickly, and that's what we're witnessing here. This lineup's inability to lock onto the pitcher's delivery is causing a few awkward swings.
Righty to the plate. That one off the mark, and now it's even 1-1.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
The Braves bullpen has some activity. Raisel Iglesias preparing to come on if needed. Murphy also getting ready. And a pitch. Edge of the zone, called a strike. And now 2-2. And another ball.
Count is full.
And missed, struck him out. One away. Big time out leading off the home seventh. A big first out here in the seventh via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup hitter, O'Neal Cruz, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. In for a strike, 0-1.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
The Pirates trailing by 2 here at the bottom of the seventh. And that one fouled off. Left-hand batter waits. Just off the outside edge. Now 1-2.
1-2.
Got a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. The pitch.
Ball high.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
One down, base is empty. That one is absolutely belted. A dive, and he can't haul it in. Cruz around second, on his way to third. And he's got himself a triple.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Absolutely smoked the baseball. It just jumped off the lumber, and when you're able to find a gap like that, Boog, you're even looking for a triple.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Waskari Noah is done, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. New pitcher for the Braves, Dylan Lee.
Well, with a runner at third and less than 2 outs, he's coming in looking for strikeouts right here. Balls put in play, give him a good chance at bringing home that run.
So one gone with a runner at third. Jack Sawinski, the next Pirate to hit. Late on that fastball.
These fans, they are ready to cheer about something.
One away with a runner at third. Right through there for a strike. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. tying run at the plate. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Battling here as he fouls it away. Runner on at third, one gone. Stays alive. And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
Here's Rowdy Tellez. First pitch misses. The tying run at the plate. And another ball.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
And now the lefty up the middle. Albies in plenty of time to first. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. Pirates leave 1, and they're down 2-0. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Jose Hernandez. This is his 3rd time out this year. And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. And first offering is fouled off.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
1 strike.
Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base pass. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
Movement in the bullpen. Dauri Moreta appears to be getting loose. Hit hard, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Now it's going to be Austin Riley. Man at first, 1 away. Pitch misses there, and that is ball 1. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Rodriguez drifts towards it, hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Man at first. Here's the second baseman, Ozzie Albies. A switch hitter batting right. fires in a fastball at 95. Olsen, the runner at first with 2 gone. Strike 2.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Good eye in that spot.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Two outs. And another ball.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score him.
And he walked him.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner into scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
So first and second with 2 outs. Now the left fielder, Marcell Ozuna.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
Up and in, and that's ball 1.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
The lefty, the 1-0. Hit in the air, right field. McCutchen has it sized up. He makes the grab, and that is that. 2 left for Atlanta, but they hold the 2-0 lead. And now a meeting near home plate, so it looks like we're going to have a double switch here. Raisel Iglesias on the pitch now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup on the double switch. Julio Pablo Martinez. He'll move into the 9th spot in the lineup. So digging in, Termarr Johnson. And here it comes. Just missed. Iglesias, in his 10th season, he features a changeup, a 4-seamer, a sinker, and he works in a slider. And the 1-0. Just missed. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
That's in there. And the count is 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
Yeah, the batter now, Andy Rodriguez. Sliced hard but foul. In there at the knees. 0-2. Bases empty, 1 away. Here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Not close with that one. Now 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That one just misses. And another ball. Back to work, 3-2 now. Line drive, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Up the middle. Albies toss to second. Double play. They can't seem to break through. Inning over.
Well, the second baseman made that one look easy. Great feed to the shortstop. Shortstop completes the play. They get out of a jam, and they end the inning.
We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Aroldis Chapman. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Here's Sean Murphy. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Right through there for a strike.
When you got a catcher like this guy with a big arm like that behind the plate, it really shuts down the running game.
The 1-1. Foul ball.
When you have a catcher that can throw like that, a pitcher doesn't have to worry as much about the slide step. He can keep his mechanics intact and have a better opportunity of getting that hitter out with a swing and miss.
The pitch. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
I see it more commonly in the sport these days, but man, a triple-digit fastball blown right by someone is still pretty awesome to witness. I mean, you got to be geared up and ready to swing it when a guy like this comes out of the bullpen, because that fastball, it eats, and if you're not ready, you're going to be walking back to the dugout.
One down, base is empty. And a foul ball. At the belt and fires. Upstairs. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And that skips in the dirt. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first two batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Harris in the box here lets that one go for a ball.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
That one missed. Two down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. Rolled to Rowdy. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Nothing doing for the offense that time. To the bottom of the ninth we go. Top of the order, due up. It's the Braves 2 and the Pirates nothing. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Jose Leclerc.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
So the Pirates batting order turns over, and here is Brian Hayes. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. The pitch. And that's outside. 1-0. Leclerc, an all-star a season ago. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a cutter, a changeup, and he works in a 2-seamer.
Not showing great command so far in this at-bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here, or this could get ugly.
And the pitch. Here's a high chopper. Gathers and throws to first. And they get the leadoff man in the ninth.
Yeah, and he looked a little tentative on that swing. Almost like he didn't get pitch recognition and tried to slow his bat down just to make contact. I'd rather see a guy swing through it instead of making weak contact and putting it in play. Have another pitch where maybe he can drive out of the ballpark.
McCutchen batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Pitch misses there, and 1-1. That one fouled off. The Braves trying to close out a 2-run lead. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Kicks and fires. That one lifted to left. Martinez under it. Puts it away for the out.
The left fielder, number 10.
So it's their last chance in this one. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Brian Reynolds. That's a strike. It's 0-1. 2-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Leclerc is just 1 strike away. Oh, that hit him. Safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
Up next for the Pirates, O'Neal Cruz.
And things could change quickly here with 1 swing.
The shortstop takes the ball. With the tying run at the plate, and the home team trying to pull it out. And a strike on the outside edge.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
And that's downstairs and outside.
Now, an interesting situation. 1 swing, you can tie up the ball game. But if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
Tying run at the plate. Fouls 1 away, and now 3-2. Left-hand hitter waits. Gets a piece and stays alive. Two outs. Fights it off. He'll see another. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
That's tremendous fight from him, and I know it's got the dugout fired up down there. Down to the last strike, and he comes up with a hit to keep the game alive. It ain't over yet.
Here comes a new arm for the Braves, Penn Murphy.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Now here is Jack Sawinski. Popped up to the left into foul ground. He's got it. Ball game. And the Braves claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
Well, this is definitely a rarity, a one-pitch save. You come into the ball game, so much pressure, don't know what's going to happen, and fortunately you make the pitch, you get the out, and everyone has a big sigh of relief.
2-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Atlanta Braves, 2 runs on 13 hits, no errors. They left 10 runners on base. For the Pirates, no runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 6 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 21 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.